When I was first assigned to write a poem, I wrote something like this. I never let anyone swim that far before, exploring the deepest part of my heart, because falling in love is definitely not in my top 100 bucket list. You know that I am not the girl who wear only string shamelessly waving myself in a world full of fancy things. You know I am not the girl who wear a dress down to my chest, getting stressed just to make the society impressed. No. You know me better. You know how I love to spread my bread with unsalted butter, how I would be thrilled to have pizza for my supper, how I pour my tea on the saucer just to let it cool in a hot summer, how I crawl inside my blanket just to keep me warm in winter. Yes, you know me well. You know how much my heart swelled trying to carry a heap of pain that I couldn't tell, keeping myself away, but still can't help from falling deeply in love under your spell.
Yes, girl.
I love the idea how every single chord of my steps will sink deep inside your heart. Well, it's good to know that you have a shoulder that you can lean on, a heart that you can call home. Then I stopped. Suddenly, Adele's voice knocked my ears, waking me up from my so-called poetry world. I tell the world I'll never say enough, 'cause it was not said for you. So I write something else, sounded like this. Hey, let me in. I've been knocking the same door again and again, till my fingers are red and my hand become numb. Hey, let me in. For 4,122,011 times, then only a man come out from that door. Soaked in his own tear, his eyes were swollen red as they have been shedding tears for years. Indeed, they are. His vocal cords were shaking, trying to whisper something, but nothing came out from that mouth, and I am still trying to read that lips. His hands were trembling. He is using every single drop of adrenaline left, forcing his muscle, performing sort of dance that I couldn't understand anymore. Then he grabbed me tight, squeezing my bones hard that I could literally feel my ribs kissing. I nodded up into his eyes. He pushed my head onto his chest. Feel me, he said. So I put my hand on his chest and take a deep breath. Then I opened my eyes. When I opened my eyes, I am no longer in his arms. I am in a world full of pain, where the sun is no longer shining bright. The flower is dying, even when the rain keeps on pouring. I am inside his heart. I never realized that all this while I am the reason behind those tears. Never knew that those ungreased vocal cords were hurting just to say he loves me. Never noticed that those broken dance that I couldn't read is his way of asking me to stay. Yet I still have the nerve to put the weight onto his shoulder even when I can see he is literally walking on his knees. I am so sorry. Now it has been years past that. I've seen the best of you and I've seen you at your worst, and I choose to let them both. I've seen you grow from a boy to a man that I adore inside out. From all about love to all about life. And I choose to love your every flaws. I know it wouldn't be easy and we have so much more ahead us. But hey, it's okay to cry, to feel pain, to get upset, to fall down, to eat a lot of sweet, to stay in bed the whole day. okay. I'll be here. I'll be here whenever you need me. When nobody cares about your worries, I'll be here to help you carry. When nobody got your back, I'll be here to keep you on track. When everybody puts you down, I'll accompany you up the throne. No matter how many times you push me away, I'll always be here. Even when you can no longer remember my name, I'll always be here. So I thought, with those poems, I was ready. Until I followed a couple of my friends to Amman to watch a real poetry show. That night, I dropped myself into deep thinking, how stupid I'm gonna sound if I stay with those immature poems. So I decided not to write about myself, but write about the society instead. So I read something sounds like this. I am surrounded by a group of people who shout at me, "We are free!" but choose everything for me. A society that asks me to think, but when very first thoughts come into my mind, they said, I am the broken child who's trying to go against them. What do I do? They are the one who told me to move on, but pointing guns to my head as I make my first step. Those who ask me to behave myself, but keep on being suspicious for my silence, saying that I am plotting something against them. What should I do? What do they want me to do? I am living in a society that wisely told me that I should have a principle to hold on to. But when I am holding to my principles, they say I am stupid for not holding something. They say I am stupid for holding on to something that is different from theirs. They ask me to tolerate, but said I am useless for standing still doing nothing. What should I do? What do they want me to do? They ask me to move forward, but when I take my first move, they step on my cape. They ask me to work, keep my focus straight, but keep on bothering me with their pointless drama. What should I do? What do they want me to do? They told me to follow them, but all I see is blurred footsteps of drunk people that lead me nowhere. What should I do? What do they want me to do? When I see people who told me that God is near, are the one who too blind to see how pure God is. When the one who said they love peace are the one who knock on my door every day, asking me, invite me to a war. What should I do? What do they want me to do? So I said, whatever. They said, I need to decide something. I said, it's up to you. They said that I am a part of this society, so I need to find alternative for this problem. But when I try to voice out my mind, they cross my every single idea. So tell me, what should I do? What do they want me to do? Then I stopped.
Go, cat.
Yeah, then I stopped. I tried to read back everything that I wrote. Everything sounded so stupid. And that is why, until this very moment, I've read 3 poems and I still don't know what to read to you tonight.